Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to these 2024 IPF World Equip Championships here in Simples Bay, Malta. My name is Alex Tarinidis. I will be your speaker for this session, and for this first flight, we'll have the sub-juniors 76s, 84 plus women, and it's going to be a really exciting one, as we will have a 240 kilos opener by Gu from Taipei. As you can see here, the running orders will start with Lorena Vichute Reda from Lithuania, which will be followed by Tatum, and by Kaylee Robin from the US.
Coming on to the platform now, doing a fantastic job.
Just the time to give a huge shout out to our major sponsors, SBD and Lyco. Thank you very much. None of this will be possible without your help. So, yeah, the best gear in the market, SBD and Lyco. Of course, huge thing to visit Malta as well. Such a great venue that we are having today and for the whole competition.
The bar is loaded.
As we're about to begin, the bar is loaded at 140 kilos for Reda Laurina Vichute from Lithuania.
For this first squat of the session.
We'll have a huge battle in this 84 plus weight class between Gu and Forsyth from the US. Both of them at 490 kilos total on prognosis. So of course every lift will count for the victory. That's a good lift for Reda. Full white light.
And the bar is loaded.
She didn't use any equipped gear. And here is Katie Tatum from Great Britain. Her very last competition as a sub-junior. Good lift to the one. Depth call by Miss Ina Roberts, right side referee.
Is Kaylee Robin from the US?
But she's safe, so that's a good lift.
Let's go. We have 160 kilos on the bar.
Kylie Robin from the USA, opening at 160 kilos in a 76s weight class. 4 ladies in this weight class. And Kaylee is projected third, but in the battle for the silver medal overall. Oh, that's it. A really easy opener for her. A good lift to the one.
Next up, from Slovakia, please report 170 kilos. The bar is loaded.
170 kilos now for Kliestikova Julia from Slovakia. Once again, a really easy
Easy
opener
opener, 3 white
and
lights.
a
Give
good
it.
lift.
Next lifter, Michaela Forsyth from USA. First to follow, Hawaii, Southeast, and Wales. The bar is loaded. There are 180 kilos on the bar for Michaela's
180
first.
kilos for Michaela Forsyth from the US, America. As I said a couple of minutes ago, she will be battling for gold in the 84 plus weight class, as she's lighter on body weight than Gil, so she will have the weight in case of a draw. We'll have to wait for this one. It's really easy, but would it be enough with the depth? Yes, it is. 3 white lights.
Next lifter, Ivana Holinay from the Ukraine. The bar is loaded. Same weight on
As
the
you
bar,
can see on
180
replay,
kilos.
deep enough.
Lifters to follow, Santos, Wells, Baptiste, and Ju.
180 kilos for the first attempt of Ivana Holinay from Ukraine. Once again, a lifter from Ukraine being the favorite for the win, which is really not uncommon to see, especially in equipped. 455 on total prognosis. Lovely and deep. And a good lift, 3 white lights.
This is a good lift.
More to come.
Next from the Philippines, Santos. Same weight on the bar. The bar is loaded.
Same weight, 180 kilos, this time for Sabina Mai Santos from Philippines. And yeah, I wonder if Holinay asked for a 15 kilo jump, and indeed 15 kilo jump from her opener to a second attempt. But for now, let's focus on with Sabina in the 76s as well.
Having a little bit of difficulty there.
Yeah, so she did locked her knees and unlocked them after the squat command, which is not allowed, so that will be no lift.
Yeah, puts her in a sticky situation, but it's her opening number, so you'd assume it's something that she'd be comfortable taking again.
Mackenzie Wells, USA, opening at 195 kilos in the 84 weight class.
Pretty tight battle on both the 84 and 84 plus here. Strong opening attempt there from Mackenzie and a good lift.
Next up, also from the USA, Brian Baptiste, followed by Sinwei Ju. The bar is loaded. So we have 197.5 kilos on the bar.
197.5 for the first attempt of Briley Baptiste from the USA as well.
Wow. A very speedy opener for Briley there, and a good lift.
3 right hands. And one exit ahead.
Very, very impressive. Her PB is 220, I believe, so nice conservative opener.
The bar is loaded.
Here she is, 240 kilos, Amelia, for Gu Xingwei, an absolutely mammoth opener.
Yeah, just 27 and a half kilos below the world record, which I believe belongs to Xinwei as well. Wow, that was so easy for her. 3 white lights, a good lift.
I hope we'll see a new world record attempt. I'm pretty confident about that. That concludes our first round.
The bar is loaded.
So for now, Holinay leading in the 76s, Yulia Klishtikova second, Robin third in the 84, Baptiste comfortably leading just behind Wells and Tatum third, Gu with 240 leading in the 84 plus, followed by Forsyth and Laurina Vicute. And here she is, Reda Laurina Vicute, a 10 kilo jump.
It's a good lift.
Well, that was a battle, but still a good lift. Close to her limit on this one.
160 for her second spot.
Yeah, interesting to see her competing
The bar is
without
loaded.
gear on.
Ten kilo jump as well, this time for Katie. Only 2.5 kilos below her PB on squat.
Really good control all the way down to depth there, and a good lift.
Very good.
And I really like how she had a full confidence on her coach. She really waits for the coach to give the command, and yeah, that works so far. 2 for 2 for her. Congrats. As we'll have a 15 kilo jump for the second attempt of Kylie Robin, USA.
Yeah, Kaylee's going to be fighting to keep in silver position ahead of Santos, who's yet to get a squat on the board. If she gets this, she'll have a 12.5 kilo lead on prognosis.
Still a good lift, 2 to 1.
Next up from Slovakia, Julia Listikova.
Depth call by the center ref.
The bar is loaded, and there's 180 kilos on the bar for Julia's
A
second
10 kilo
spot.
jump for the second attempt of Julia Klishtikova from Slovakia.
Yeah, slowly building up there with Santos in a bit of danger. She's looking to catch up and see if she can sneak onto the podium. Not a million miles away, currently 20 kilos behind on prognosis.
good
Perfectly
lift.
managed once
Beautiful.
again. 3 white lights.
Next up with 180 kilos, we have Sabina Santos from the Philippines. The bar is loaded. It's the second try for this weight.
Once again, 180 kilos for the second attempt of Sabina Santos, Philippine.
Yeah, 17 years old. It says her squat PB here is 140.5, which must be outdated or might be her classic personal best. But she needs this. She is a contender for the podium and even for the silver medal.
This time she stabilized, getting the squat command.
Much better than her opener.
Thank you, Lorenzo.
3 white lights, she's on the board.
Well done. Next up,
And a
Michaela
big sigh of
Forsyth
relief from her there.
from the USA. The bar is loaded. Lifters to follow: Holiday, Wells, Baptiste, and June.
A 12.5 kilo jump for the second attempt of Michaela Forsyth.
Yeah, this leaves Michaela 2.5 kilos below her personal best. Going to be a tight race between her and Gu in the 84 plus category. A good lift. They're relatively even when it comes to deadlifts. Gu, of course, has a huge lead in squat, and Forsyth has a huge lead in bench. So really, it's going to be back and forth between the pair of them the entire session.
Second attempt of Ivana Holiday, having the opportunity to retake the first place at the end of the second round in a 76s weight class. And this is a 15 kilo jump between her opener and a second attempt.
Very comfortable looking a second attempt for Ivana.
That is a good lift.
3 white lights.
Well done. Next, from the USA, Mackenzie Wells. 205 kilos. The bar is loaded. Lifters
Second
to follow:
attempt of
Baptiste
Mackenzie
and
Wells.
Gu.
205 on the
Here comes
bar.
Mackenzie.
Is a 10 kilo jump to retake the first place.
Of course, with her teammate Baptiste to follow. Just changing the rack height there.
11.
So the clock is reset, as that is the fault of the spotting and loading team, who are working very hard rather than the fault of the athlete. So for example, an athlete can ask for it to be a different rack height than the one they put down, but it means the clock won't be restarted because that's down to their decision rather than a mistake.
A bit of a fight, but that still looks good.
Yeah, it was still very smooth.
For Mackenzie. Well done. Next up, also from the USA.
Of course, a good lift. 3
Baptiste,
white lights.
212.5.
In a comfortable position now, everybody has managed to secure a squat as well.
And here is Baptiste attempting 212.5. This is a 15 kilo jump.
It seems completely justifiable, though her opener was lightning speed. And Briley's personal best is 220 kilos. Only 17 years old. A great catch from the spotters and loaders there. And that is a danger with equipped going down really quickly, is you've got a lot of weight on your bar and you have to have extra good stabilization with those wraps and suit on. Bar just rolled forward over her head, and that pack spot did phenomenally well to catch that, because that could have ended up a lot worse than it did.
Yeah, and to be honest, I don't know how they did catch it, because
It moved quick.
yeah. And once again, huge congratulations to the Turkish sporting team.
They're phenomenal.
Yeah, phenomenal, phenomenal. So now, 260 kilos for the second attempt of Sinwei Gu from Taipei. This will be only 7.5 kilos below her record, which is the world sub-junior record on squat.
Yeah, her opener was extremely easy, and not unusual to see the Chinese Taipei team to make that big jump, but more than ever it seemed justifiable. Wow.
Still really easy. We'll wait seeing for the refs. Yes.
3 white lights, a good lift. I don't think it's an outrageous claim to think that she's going to go try and beat that record on her third.
Yeah, maybe chip it. You don't need to overextend it by too far. You don't want to risk, especially when if you're in a battle against a lifter, you just want to hit
Yeah.
the chip.
That chip's going to be really useful fighting Forsyth.
Yeah. So Holiday in the 76 is leading, Kliestikova second, Santos third in the 84. First place for Wells, followed by Batiste and Tatum. And in the 84 plus, of course, Gu first, followed by Forsyth and Laurina Bichute. Already the last round of the squat. 5 kilo jump, which seems reasonable for Laurina Bichute. And indeed, it seems like she should reach her top end on her second. So pretty much nothing to regret here.
And we're putting on 165 kilos. The bar is loaded.
$165 for the last attempt of Katie Tatum is a new PB attempt.
Yeah, absolutely perfect third attempt there, and what phenomenal trust, as you said before, in her coach. You know, everything in her body was probably screaming her at her to stand back up, and she didn't until she needed to.
Yeah, and it's almost a reflex, like the very second that the coach is screaming, she's going up. And well, huge congratulations, Katie. And now, Kaylee Robin, a silver medal attempt with 185 kilos, which will be a 10 kilo PB attempt for the US lifter.
Currently on prognosis in silver overall, and trying to keep that lead ahead of Santos, who's jumped 15 kilos. It moved well. Let's wait for the light. Yeah, I was a little bit worried about the depth there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think she might have cut it a bit, but once again, it's understandable. When you try to reach your max, of course, you have this mental fight as well. And she was really close to get it. A 15 kilo jump for the last attempt of Kliestikova. Actually a bigger jump than the difference between her opener and her second attempt. So let's see how it goes. Of course, this is to try to reach the gold medal on squad event, sorry, and as well to push her total on prognosis to 415.
Really nice third attempt there from Julia.
It's a good lift. 2 to 1.
2 to 1, a good lift.
Santos.
And in a similar story that we've seen a few times already, if she just continues to make lift and Robin slips up at all, she could sneak onto that podium.
Yeah,
195
absolutely. I'm just
for
having
her
a
third
close
spot.
look at the jury,
Lifters to follow.
and that's okay.
Baptiste.
So 195, a 15 kilo as well, 15 kilo jump as well for the last attempt of Sabina Santos. She had kind of some trouble to stabilize herself with her opener, but her second moved really well. So of course, adding 15 kilos is reasonable, and that will give her as well a temporary silver medal on squat, waiting for Ivana Molinay.
Still a very comfortable weight for her. Let's see if it was deep enough. Yeah, unfortunately, just not quite deep enough, which is such a shame because she's clearly extremely strong.
Yeah, that wasn't even close, to be honest. But once again, the mental fight is really important. Five lifts to go before ending the first flight, and the first of the 5 will be for Michaela Forsyth, 2.5.
Michaela Forsyth from USA.
Michaela has already secured squat silver. Guess the squat come on with 4 seconds on the clock. Oh, a great fight from Michaela. She lets out a scream.
Good lift.
Lifters to follow, Baptiste, Wells, and Ju. The bar is loaded for Ukraine. 205 kilos.
Bar is loaded at 205 kilos for Ivana Holinay, trying to retake the gold medal from Klestikova.
Hit the hole hard there, but she is fighting through it. Unfortunately, couldn't regain that momentum.
That will be a no lift. So Klestikova is taking the squat gold, leaving Holinay silver medalist and Santos third bronze medal. 212.5 for Briley, reattempting, failed on her second.
Yeah, in a really difficult way as well. She had the bar roll over her head, a great catch from the spotter, so hopefully she can take her time a little bit more this time round and get that bar under control, because she's clearly strong enough for it. much better control of the bar there.
Wow, that was a great squat. 3 white
And
hands.
a good lift. You can see that means a lot, and I can imagine the miss on the second attempt was quite scary, especially if something like that's never happened before.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I know that 212.5 kilos coming over your head is not going to feel nice.
And now you have Mackenzie for her last attempt. 10-kilo jump. And this will be a gold medal attempt on squats, trying to retake it from Baptiste.
Again, the two very well matched, with Wells just having a slightly larger bench and deadlift. Oh, a fantastic effort from Mackenzie.
That's a good lift, 2-1.
She gave it absolutely everything she got. You couldn't add an extra kilo to that bar.
And here we are, 268 kilos. As we said, just want to chip the record, no need to overextend it. And yeah, what an absolutely phenomenal last attempt, Amelia.
Yeah, this is a monstrous squat attempt. Really quite unbelievable.
Gu Xinwei, Taipei, an 8-kilo jump. She will have to work for it, but she is more than able to do so. All the Taipei crew is here to support her.
You want to be sure with that weight on your back, she's got plenty of time, but 268 kilos is a lot of weight, and you want to feel confident walking that out.
Yeah, that was a really smart move.
Still with 20 seconds left on the clock.
There she goes.
Great catch again from the spotters and loaders. Unfortunately, no world record today, but valiant effort.
Yeah, and the first information is that Forsyth is taking the lead over Gu at the end of the squat session. 5:10 for Gu, 5:12.5 for Forsyth, sorry. So, Kliestikova, gold medalist on squat in the 76s. Holinay is silver medalist. Bronze medal will go to Santos in the 84. Mackenzie Wells is taking the squat gold, followed by Baptiste and Tatum. And of course, in the 84 plus, Gu Xinwei, gold medalist with 260, followed by Forsyth at 202.5, and by Lorena Bichute at 150.
We head straight now into the 84 kilo juniors. And kicking us off, we have Mina Reeves from the United States, 175 kilos.
These are the minus 34 junior women.
Great openers for Mena.
Really good start.
The white light.
Great rhythm. You guys are putting 187.5 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded.
187.5 kilos for Emily Shergold of Great Britain. Like I said before, it's a lot of weight on your back. You want to be certain and confident walking that out, Well worth re-racking it and starting again if you need. Oh, and the weight is so easy for her.
And that's a good lift once again.
And I think just getting that opener in, you can see how much more confident she feels already.
Oh, she will load much more, that's for sure.
You know, perhaps even put pressure on Haspel and Jocelyn as well. Elise Mikomagi from Estonia now, our first Estonian athlete, I believe, opening on 200 kilos. Really tidy opener there for Elise, and a good lift.
Yeah, it's not her first international appearance, of course, so she is experienced and she knows this type of pressure. And of course, the first bar on the squat has to be one of the stressful moments for any lifter.
Clara Haspel now from Germany, 202.5 kilos. Currently on prognosis 15 kilos behind podium, but as we've seen time and time again, don't take that at face value. Very careful walk out there. Very comfortable on the way up. I'll have to say her walkout made me a little bit nervous, but 2 to 1, a good lift.
Yeah, absolutely. And once again, a perfect management by depth management, if I can say so, by the German coach.
The bar is loaded.
Jocelyn Garcia from Ecuador now, 205 kilos.
This will be a really short flight, Amelia, as we can see, only 6 athletes.
Yeah, I think this is the minimum number before they start adding a minute at a time afterwards. Yeah. So it's going to take a real toll on them to have to unwrap, rewrap, and squat in such quick concession.
Wow.
Yeah, that was very easy for Jocelyn, as she is looking to protect that podium position with her life.
Yeah, absolutely, that was easy, beautiful, and efficient. So everything is perfect with that first squat opener for Jocelyn.
Yeah, and you know, she absolutely is in with a shot of pushing for that silver overall as well, so I wouldn't count her out for that either. Now we have Katerina Mulia from Ukraine opening on 225 kilos. 5 kilos below her best.
Handled by Tetiana Melnik. That was a great opener. So everyone is on the board now.
Yeah, and like you said, it's a quick flight. That concludes our opening attempts, with everybody managing to get one in on the board. Mulia from Ukraine leading, followed by Garcia and Haspel. We head straight through now to our second attempts. And kicking us off, we have Mina Reeves from the United States, jumping 10 kilos to 185 to match her current squat PB. This is her first year in the juniors, straight from the sub-juniors last year.
Yeah, once again,
And that's a
Great
good
lift.
Well done.
3 white lights.
Next, from Great Britain, Emily Shergold, 200 kilos. The bar is loaded.
And as expected, a pretty good sizable jump from Emily Shergold from Great Britain. Her opener, although a bit shaky in the walkout at first, she settled it and it was very, very easy, jumping to 200 kilos now. She's only been competing 1 year, so a lot of raw talent here. Wow, even with the wobble at the top. 3 white lights, a good lift and plenty left in the tank.
Yeah, something strange is going on. The more she has weight, the easier it looks. And that's a good sign.
Yeah, and again, just like some of the other British athletes, such trust in the coach.
Yeah.
210 kilos now for Elise Mikamagi from Estonia to extend her squat PB by 5 kilos. And get every kilo she can to try and hold on to that silver position overall throughout the competition.
And that's a good lift. 3 white lights.
Moves her into squat silver for the time being, with Haspel, Garcia and Muller to follow.
The bar is loaded.
Clara Haspel now from Germany, 212.5 kilos.
Yeah, 10 kilo jump to take the second place so far. Of course, waiting for Jocelyn and Mulia, as you said.
Again, very careful with the walkout. Again, phenomenal trust in her coach there. Harder on the way down than it was on the way up. So I imagine more weight on the bar is only going to help with the descent.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 white lights, a really clean, a German quality squat.
The bar is loaded.
We now have Jocelyn Garcia from Ecuador, 215 kilos. 10 kilo jump, and this moves her into squat silver, heading into the third and final round.
One of the most efficient squat that I've seen so far since the beginning of the competition, to be honest, Amelia.
Yeah, wow, that is a lovely squat.
Yeah, 3 white lights, a good lift, of course.
Next from the Ukraine, Katerina Muliar. That's the last lift in round 2 for this group.
And just like that, we're on to the
The bar
final
is
second
loaded.
attempt in this flight. And that is belonging to Katerina Muliar from Ukraine, 232.5 kilos. 7.5 kilo jump to extend her personal best by 2.5 on her second attempt, should she make this.
Great work, waiting for the refs, for the depths. And it's a good lift. 3 white lights.
We're going to be moving on to round 3 of the squats for these ladies. Starting with Mena Reese from the USA with
a magnificent scoreboard so far.
Yeah, as you can see, Mulia leading, followed by Garcia and Haspel, but it is close with Mikko Margi just there behind. We head straight into the third round of squats now. Mina Reeves jumping 10 kilos to 195 for a big new personal best.
So with this one, Katerina has secured her gold medal on squat, but for the rest, we'll have to wait and see.
Oh, great fight from Mina there. Oh, unfortunately not quite deep enough. 2-1, a no lift. Have a look at that again on the replay. This is the side she gets the red from.
212.5.
I could have gone either way, honestly. It looked okay from here, but that's why the referees are sat there and I'm sat here.
I think he's saying, yeah, I think one of the jury says from the left side it looks okay, but from the right side, indeed, it is a bit short.
Emily Shergold from Great Britain now, 212.5 kilos, a 12.5 kilo jump for a new personal best. Now both her opener and her second looked troublesome on the way down, but ever so easy on the way up. Let's see if her third matches that pattern. Still 20 seconds, and again, it's well worth getting set correctly. Similar thing happened in her opener, and she was fine with it.
Come on, Emily.
10 seconds on the clock now. Guess the squat command. There we go.
I think it has to be good. Yes.
Yeah, 2-1, a good lift. Gets a call for depth. I was a little bit worried about her hips shooting forward and back, but I think she's okay. Let's have a look at that there. It's definitely on the board for depth. I think she should be fine.
Yeah. So she's fine, and that's a 3 for free. Congratulations to her.
217.5 kilos for Elise Mikomagi from Estonia to move her into squat silver for the time being, ahead of Garcia and Haspel, with them both to follow.
The jury has overruled the previous.
Oh, that's a shame. Emily Shergold's last lift is a no lift. It's been overruled by the jury. But Mikko Margi is a good lift.
Germany, the bar is loaded. And we have 217.5 kilos on the bar. 2 lifters to follow up.
217.5 kilos for Clara Haspel to move into squat bronze for the time being, with Garcia to follow.
Yeah, so Mikko Magi has secured at least a bronze medal on squats.
Yeah, she's lighter than Haspel. 30 seconds left. I can't see her coming out. Perhaps she's letting it time out. It is a short flight after all, and it's the sportsman-like thing to do.
Yeah, totally.
Rather than cutting it fine for her competitors.
So yeah, the GB coach went to the jury to ask what was the mistake, and indeed it was yellow for unlocking the knees at the end of the movement, you know.
Right, yeah, I was worried about that when I saw it, and unfortunately that's what caught her out there. It's annoying because she got called for depth, but the jury overruled it for another reason, but a good effort nonetheless.
Yeah.
And actually, I mean, it took until our third round of squats to start seeing some no lifts, which in an equipped session is, you know, pretty fantastic. Jocelyn Garcia now from Ecuador, 225 kilos to exchange her squat bronze for a silver. Also puts her in a great position. Right there in bronze overall, heading into bench. Such a shame.
No lift, unfortunately.
Just
Last lifter in this
lost her
group,
tension at the top there. And you know what,
Ukraine.
that can be the issue sometimes when athletes celebrate too early. They
237.5.
scream, they let out their air, and you can see it just folds her a bit there.
Yeah, I have
The
personally
bar is
experienced it one
loaded.
time and I learned my lesson. So yeah, never go too aggressive with celebrating before the referee says rack, of course.
Katerina Muller here has squat gold already, has a lead in the competition already. And this will extend that by 5 kilos, and also for a new personal best, 237.5. Plenty of time on the clock to get that start command. Wow, and she is so strong.
Look at that, she is surprised.
Well done. What a
It was
last
by
squat.
far the easiest lift of the
Now
three.
we'll take a
Yeah,
bench
absolutely. I think she might
before
go
we
max
start
out after
the
after the
next
session.
session.
But that concludes the squats for this session. A quick summary here. Jocelyn
Deadlift.
Garcia ending with bronze with 215 kilos. In silver, we have Elise Mikomagi with 217.5. And in gold, we have Katrina Mulia with plenty left in the tank with
Oh yeah.
237.5. We head into a short 10-minute break now before bench press, so don't go anywhere and we'll see you then.
See you then. Welcome back, everyone, to this 2024 World Classic and Equipped Championships. Here we are in Equipped, and back again with the 76s, 84 and 84 plus sub-junior women. So we have in this specific flight Robin Cayley. She used to ask a opener 10 kilos below the world record, and she has lowered her opener by 10. So she will be opening 20 kilos below the world record. So maybe we shall see a world record attempt on the third attempt. But for now, let's focus on Reda Laurinaviciute, opening at 72.5. So 3 lifters in this weight class.
It's a good lift.
Easy lift. And once again, she's lifting full row without any equipped material.
Well, we saw somebody in an earlier session in the week do the same thing, and they came in third overall.
Yeah.
The bar is loaded.
We saw as well Gregory Pearson deadlifting with only classic, no equipment. And he did really great, 290 kilos as an 83 sub-junior. This is a remarkable lift. But for now, we are with Kliestikova Julia from Slovakia, 85 kilos.
And as well, when I had Jessica Espinal guest commentating with me yesterday, she said she used to do equipped, and she used to deadlift raw because it's hard to get into that position for deadlift. So you might see that a lot throughout the week.
You're right. That's a good lift. And Jessica Espinal, who commentated with you, will be lifting in the Classic Championships in the 47 weight class, and she is the projected favorite for the win.
87.5 kilos.
Yeah, don't say we never treat you to some good guest commentators. Just sorry you're stuck with us the rest of the week.
87.5 kilos for the first attempt of Sabina Santos, Philippine.
A lovely soft touch there from Sabina.
It's a good lift.
And a good lift.
Yeah, 3 whites.
From Chinese Taipei. 90 kilos for the opener. The bar is loaded.
$90 kilos for Taipei athlete Gu Xin-wei as an opener. And speaking of commentator guest, I will have the opportunity tomorrow to commentate the afternoon session with Dominic, the Austrian national equipped coach, a really knowledgeable guy. So it will be a pleasure to commentate with him.
That was a lovely opener from Sin-Wei Gu there, 90 kilos. This is where Forsyth gets a good comeback against Gu here as she's opening good 45 kilos ahead of her. As I said, they're much closer in deadlifts, but Gu ahead in squats, Forsyth ahead in bench. So well matched pair there.
Briley Batiste, USA, opening at 95 kilos. Powerful opener, and that's a good lift, although that's called by the right side referee.
The bar is loaded.
Let's have a look at that.
It is a bit wonky. It's really hard to tell when they tuck rather than flare.
$97.5 for Katie Tatum from Great Britain.
Had some trouble finding her chest there with the bench shirt, but when she got there, the
Next up,
push was
Mackenzie
pretty
West
easy.
from USA.
Yeah, when you have this type of issues in row, it's really hard to recover from that. But
The bar
in
is
equip
loaded.
specifically, this doesn't mean anything. Mackenzie Wells, sorry, opening at 105 kilos.
Already opening above her personal best of 97.5.
A bit of a struggle, but that seems like a good lift.
It's a good lift. Well done. Next up,
Yeah, a little bit scrappy.
120 kilos for
Managed to
Joanna Holiday
get on the
from
board.
Britain. The bar is loaded.
Ivana Holiday opening at 120 kilos. She is the favorite so far for the win in this 76ers weight class.
Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. It seems like the weight just dropped instantly on her chest. Hoping that was an issue with the hand rather than her strength, but okay, there we go. Oh, that is difficult. Manages to lock out her elbows.
It's a good
Well,
lift.
that is a good lift. She did manage well to recover from this technical mistake.
Bar is loaded for Kaylee Robin of the USA. 125 kilos.
Kaylee Robin, 125 as an opener. She will take the lead in the 76ers.
Yeah, as you mentioned before, dropped her opener from I think it was 135, but we'll see how this moves. You'd think maybe something went wrong in warm-ups. It's always good to adjust to how you feel on the day.
Yeah, especially when you're in the battle for silver overall, you don't want to risk to bomb out.
Very comfortable. Moves easy, yeah. That's what I was worried about, her elbow depth a little bit, which we haven't really seen much in equips. Let's have a look at that again in the replay. From the centre and right-hand referee, so I imagine those are the side that was a bit higher. It's very close, but the first time round it looked worse for sure. The coach goes to the jury, so we'll have to wait and see, but for now,
Yeah, they're saying to him, this is not really, this is not way too high, but it is a bit short for now. And maybe that's why she dropped 10 kilos. 135 for Michaela Forsyth, 135 kilos. Two to one. That's a good lift. And once again, a depth goal.
We're starting round 2 of the best for this group. And we're putting 77.5 kilos on. The bar is loaded for Reda from Lithuania.
That concludes our first round. Holinay leading in the 76s, followed by Santos and Kliestikova. In the 84, Wells leading, followed by Tatum and Baptiste. And in the 84 plus, Forsyth, followed by Gu and Laurina Vichute. And the second attempt of Reda, a 5 kilo jump, 77.5 on the bar.
It's a good lift.
Easy one, 3 white lights.
Next lifter from Slovakia, Julia Kliestikova. 90 kilos for her second attempt. The bar is loaded. That was a good lift.
3 white lights, a good lift.
Next up, Sabina May Santos from the Philippines. Going for the bar is loaded. And there's 95 kilos for Santos' second attempt.
A 7.5 kilo jump for the second attempt of Sabina Santos.
Oh, it's a tough second. Manages to lock out her arms one at a time.
It's a good lift.
And that's a good lift, 3 white lights.
Siwai Ju from Chinese Taipei with a 100 kilo bar. The bar is loaded.
$100 loaded on the bar for the second attempt of Sinwei Gu from Taipei.
Making some pretty sizable jumps as to be expected. Looking to close the gap between herself and Forsyth, if possible, before deadlifts.
It's a good lift.
That's a good lift,
Well
3
done.
white lights.
Next
Comfortable
lifter.
amount left in the tank as well, heading into
Great
third
rhythm.
attempts.
Lifters to follow, Baptiste, Wells, Robin.
Yeah, you're not seeing the bar slowing down, and that's
The bar is
of course
loaded.
a good sign. So maybe a 7.5 kilo jump, trying to stay in contact with Forsyth. 105 kilos for the second attempt of Katie. This will give her the first place for the time being, of course, waiting for Baptiste and Wells.
unfortunately just tipped back towards her face there, and once that starts happening, you know, it's impossible to get back from.
From USA.
Has another shot of that, of course, on her third attempt. She is the lightest out of the three.
The bar is loaded, going for 105 kilos.
Same weight for Briley. 105 kilos on the bar. This will give her the second place at the end of the second round.
No leave,
Unfortunately gets called on elbow depth there, as her teammate Robin did as well. Let's have a look again at that replay.
The bar is loaded.
That's a hard call, especially because she's tucking. It looked okay to me, but it's in the jury's hands now.
Yeah, and it's going to be overruled, so it's a good lift for Briley. To be honest, I really thought as well that the lift was good. 110 kilos for Mackenzie. She'll try to overextend her advance on bench press.
Well, it's a big scrap for Mackenzie. Did the bar dip down? Two referees seem happy that it did not. It's a good lift.
Robin. 125 kilos. To follow, Holiday, force it. The bar is loaded for Robin.
Kylie now reattempting 125 kilos. Got called for depth on her opener, and of course retaking it, you don't want to risk anything. But yeah, she'll definitely have to go a little bit deeper if she wants to put a total.
Yeah, and to put pressure on Klistikova for that bronze medal position.
Now, same thing, 2-1, no lift.
Again, no weight, unfortunately. Next up we have Ivana Holiday from the Ukraine. The bar is loaded. And there is 125 kilos.
The American coach goes back over to the jury once again.
Oh, and jury has overruled. So it's
The
a good
jury
lift.
has overruled. It was a good lift. The jury is discussing. Let's wait for the results.
For now, we look at Ivana Holiday from Ukraine, 125 kilos. We're just stuck there, right near lockout.
No lift for Holiday from the Ukraine. Was USA's lift overruled or not?
Well, the most important for Holinay is that she is having a lift on the board for bench press, so she is safe and in a comfortable lead still in the 76s. Forsyth now 12.5 kilo jump. This is a 147.5 attempt.
Good
Same
save
thing
by
we've seen a few
Ms.
times,
Walker.
unfortunately, just
We're
tipping
going
back
to round
towards the
3.
head. And as I said before,
80 kilos
really is a
on
near
bar.
impossible position to get yourself out from once it
Round
starts
3
tipping. It's
of
you
the
versus gravity there, and
men's
gravity will
sets
always
for the
win.
sub juniors of 76, 84, and plus 84. The bar is loaded.
Quick look at the scoreboard. Kaylee Robin is leading 76s, followed by Holinay and Santos in the 84. Wells leading, Baptiste second, Tatum third, and in the 84 plus Forsyth first, followed by Gu and Laurina Bichuta. Last round now, 80 kilos for Reda, taking the minimal jump. And that was a good call. 3 white
It's a
lights.
good lift. Well done. Next lifter, Julia Listikova. 95 kilos. The bar is loaded.
A 5 kilo jump for the last attempt of Yulia Kliestikova in the 76s, trying to take the third place. And it is really, really close in the 76s for the battle for silver medal and bronze medal. Of course, Holinay is way ahead, but the 3 ladies are battling for the medals. And that's a good lift for Yulia.
Next up, Sabina May Santos from the Philippines. 97.5 kilos. The bar is loaded.
So now this is a bronze medal attempt on bench press for Sabina Santos, attempting 97.5.
Yeah, moving her, as you said, back into bronze medal ahead of Klistikova. But more importantly, for those extra couple kilos to keep her ahead overall. Keep the gap as big as possible heading into deadlifts.
And job is done for Sabina. Bronze medal will go to her in bench press. And as you said, she's taking those precious kilos for the battle.
The bar is loaded.
Katie Tatum reattempting 105. So this was a technical issue. This didn't look like a strength issue. So let's hope for Katie that she will be able to hit this one and to put pressure on Baptiste.
Oh, much better than her second. Just had an issue with it tipping back towards her face, but made such a difference managing to keep that bar path in line.
From Chinese Taipei. The bar is loaded and there's 105 kilos on it.
Same weight, but this time in the 84 plus for Sinwei Gu.
A new personal best, but also would put her neck and neck with Forsyth heading into deadlifts if Forsyth is to make her third bench.
Good lift.
Well done. Next up, Brian Baptiste from the USA. With Mr. Follow, Wells, Holiday, Robin. The bar is loaded. Let's go, Baptiste. It's 110 kilos on this bar.
110. silver medal attempt for Briley Baptiste. But most important, she wants to stay in contact with Wells for the gold medal on total.
Scrappy, but she gets it up, and 3 white lights, a good lift, and retakes the silver medal and bench.
One more attempt to finish your openers in the next group. The bar is loaded. There's 115 kilos on that bar.
115, a 5 kilo jump for the last attempt of Mackenzie Wells.
Fantastic final attempt from Mackenzie Wells there. 3 white lights, a good lift.
From the Ukraine.
3 for 3 on bench, just like her teammate Baptiste.
The bar is loaded. No more
3
changes
lifts
for
to
the
go
next group.
before ending the bench session of the first plate. The first of the 3 will be for Ivana Kholinei, 125. So she has secured the silver medal. This is for 5 extra kilos to add on her total. And as we said, she is in a really comfortable lead for the gold medal on total.
No lift for Ukraine.
So that's a no lift for Ivana, but it's not a big deal.
From USA.
No, as you said, she's still got a comfortable lead heading into deadlifts of 37.5 kilos.
And the next lifter, Michaela Forsett. The bar is loaded for Robin.
Contrary to
There's
Kylie,
135 kilos.
this one is more than needed for her if she wants to place herself, at the second place of this total competition. Otherwise, she will fall down at 422.5.
Yeah, and I think originally, as we said, this was meant to be her opening number, so hopefully this is something she feels comfortable in doing. It's her current bench press PB.
The major difficulty for her will be to reach the depth.
And there we go, the first lift she's had with no issue whatsoever. 3 whites, as she says, and celebrates.
Yeah, and just like that, she's taking the bench gold in the 76s weight class.
The bar is loaded. Let's give her some support for this last bench.
And now the last attempt of Michaela Forsyth. 147.5. Already gold medalist on bench press, but as we said, well needed for the total and for the battle against Gu from Taipei, who will walk away with the world title. This lift will give us another clue.
course, if she doesn't get this, it means that Gu heads into deadlifts with an advantage. Manages to lock it out. Let's see if that was in one fell swoop. 2-1, a good lift. Gets a depth call from the right-hand side referee. So let's have a look at that again.
We are moving on to the junior group and bench. 105.
So she's safe. So that concludes the bench press session of the first flight. Kaylee Robin in the 76 is taking gold, followed by Holinay and Santos bronze. In the 84s, Mackenzie Welf is taking the gold, followed by Baptiste and Tatum. And in the 84 plus, Michaela Forsyth gold, followed by Sinway Gu and Reda Laurinavichute.
We head straight through now to the 84 kilo juniors, and kicking us off we have Mina Reeves
Of the USA.
from the United States with 105 kilos. Just for a reference point, the world junior bench record is 210 kilos. I don't think we'll be reaching near that today, but it doesn't mean we won't be having some impressive numbers come up soon. First of which, Mina Reeves. Every lifter opening 100 kilos and above. Bit scrappy, but managed to lock it out.
Yeah, 3 white lights, good lift.
Next up, from Estonia, Elise Markomäki. 115 kilos for Elise's opener. The bar is loaded.
Elise Mikamagi now from Estonia, 115 kilos. Mikamagi walked away with squat silver. Currently in silver overall on prognosis as well. Again, another scrappy opener, but doesn't matter, she got it up and it's a good lift.
Yeah, as we said, as long as the bar doesn't go down, it is not a mistake. So in this specific case, it is a 3 white light good lift.
Emily Shergold now from Great Britain, opening 10 kilos above her bench press PB. Well in the fight for a bench medal as well. Let's see how this moves for her.
It's a good lift, 2-1.
2-1, a good lift. She does get a yellow, so we'll have a look at the side angle, see if there's any sort of lift that we can see.
The bar is loaded. Jocelyn is opening.
Nope, looks okay to me from there, so I think she'll be all right there. Jocelyn Garcia now from Ecuador, 120 kilos on the bar. Narrowly missed her final squat, which she was upset about. Looking to regain kilos here. In a good position to get bronze overall, but wants to just have a good bench session to secure that.
Easy opener, and a
And
good lift.
Good lift, well done. Next lifter from the Ukraine, Katerina Mulyar. The bar is loaded. We have the same weight on the bar, it's 120.
120 kilos remains on the bar for Katerina Mulia. 120 for the favourite currently to win. But should she make a mistake, Mikamagi is ready to jump in if possible. So every lift matters.
That was an easy opener.
Yeah, very, very comfortable for Katarina.
Next from Germany, Clara Haspel.
She is really determined to maintain her advance
The bar is
over
loaded.
Mikomagi.
And there is 122.5 kilos on it.
Mulia currently in bench silver should Haspel get this, and she's lighter than Garcia. Clara Haspel now for Germany, 122.5 kilos. The final opener before we head through to the second round of bench press. And that was extremely comfortable for Clara. 3 white lights, a good lift.
Very easy. Next lifter, Mina Reeves from the USA.
And everyone is on the board, Amelia, at the end of the first round.
Yeah, a great sight to see. They can continue to push themselves now and build that total before deadlifts, where the battles will really happen. You can see leading currently we have Haspel from Germany, followed by Mulia on bodyweight ahead of Garcia from Ecuador. Head now into the second round of bench press. Kicking us off, we have Mina Reeves with 112.5 kilos. A group of very competent benchers.
And as well, a really packed group. Only a couple of kilos separates the first from the last.
A lot of work there, and I'm worried the bar dipped. Yeah.
No lift, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
Next lifter, Jocelyn Garcia
bit of a wasted energy there.
from Ecuador.
It dipped quite early and she continued to push through. It's almost worth allowing yourself to fail and saving the energy.
Oh yeah.
But that's something you learn with time and experience. Obviously these are still all juniors. 125 kilos for Jocelyn Garcia. She is the current bronze medal holder in bench press. This will move her to gold for the time being, of course, with 4 lifters to follow. Three white lights, a good lift, but perhaps at the end of her tank there. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe 2.5 kilos should be reasonable. Nothing else.
We'll have to wait to see what the others put on and how they move for who's going to get the bench medals. Elise Mikomagi now from Estonia, 125 kilos, a 10 kilo jump from her opener. Manages to lock it out. Gave herself quite a hard job there with a low touch point.
2-1. Next lifter, Emily Shergold of Great Britain.
She gets a blue from the center referee.
The bar
I
is
didn't
loaded.
see any downwards movement myself. It went up unevenly, but that's allowed.
Yeah, I think she should be safe.
125 kilos for Emily.
Emily Shergold from Great Britain now, 125 kilos. The heaviest of the 3 to take this weight, so it'll move her into bench press bronze for the time being, with Mulia and Haspel to follow.
Oh, great job.
Yeah, definitely looked like one of the more comfortable 125s.
That's a good lift.
She gets a yellow again from the far side referee, so we'll have a look at that side angle, but see if we can see any lifts of any sort.
The bar is
Her
loaded.
hips definitely come up, but her glutes stay glued to the bench there. She should be okay.
Yeah.
Katrina Mulia now from Ukraine, 127.5 kilos. To take her from 5th in bench press into gold for the time being, with Haspel to follow and 3rd attempts to come.
That was a comfortable second attempt, actually. Of course, a good lift, white lights, maybe 5 kilos.
And that moves her into bench press gold for the time being, of course, with Haspel to
The
follow.
bar is loaded for Clara Haspel of Germany.
And here she is now,
130
Clara
kilos.
Haspel, 130 kilos.
Well done by
Good
Clara.
lift.
3 white lights, a good lift.
Yeah, and that moves her back into bench press gold
Of the bench for this group.
for the time
Starting with
being.
Anna Reeves of the USA.
And that concludes our second round of bench press.
125 kilos.
Quick summary before we head into the final round. In bronze, as it stands, is Mikko Margi from Estonia on body weight, and then on silver, Mulia from Ukraine, and currently in gold we have Haspel from Germany.
Come on, Nina.
Mina Reeves now retaking 112.5 kilos for her third and final bench press attempt.
Go shoulders back now. Get them tight, chest up. Yep, keep it there. Yep. Chest up. Go. Stop. Clear. Pace. Nice and steady. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
Great work here by Mina. And that's a good lift so far, 2-1.
Yeah, gets a yellow from the side referee. I saw her hips move. I don't know if the glutes came up. We'll have to have a look on the replay here.
5 kilos, and this is her third bench.
She looks like she'd be okay.
Maybe her left foot a bit. But
think
we
the
cannot really see it from
The
that
bar
side.
Yeah, and I think the jury seem happy with that.
Garcia.
127.5 kilos for Jocelyn Garcia. This takes her into bench press bronze for the time being, with Shergold, Haspel to follow, and Moliar. Just getting caught at the end there.
No
Yeah,
lift,
2-1 in no lift, unfortunately.
2 bench there. Next
Blues
is
for
the
downwards
East
movement,
side.
I imagine.
The bar is loaded. Mikko Margi.
Yeah, tiny dip there,
127.5
unfortunately. It's
for
minuscule, but it's
Elise's
there.
Third bench.
Elise Mikko Margi now from Estonia, 127.5 kilos to move her from bronze into silver for bench press for the time being, with Emily Shergold to follow. And it looks good. 3 white lights, a good
Well
lift.
done. Next, Emily Shergold from Great Britain.
That moves her into bench press silver for the time
bar is
being.
loaded. Let's go, Emily. 130 kilos.
We now have Emily Shergold, Great Britain, slightly heavier than Mikko Margi, so has to outlift her here, 130 kilos to get her onto the podium for bench press, to get her a silver medal. Oh, unfortunately not there, so
lift for
close,
Shergold, unfortunately.
which means Mikko Margi definitely walks away with a bench press medal, but
Ukraine.
whether it's silver or bronze will be determined by Mulia of Ukraine.
The bar is loaded for Mulia, 132.5.
Katerina Mulia now 132.5 kilos. This will move her into bench press gold for the time being, ahead of Haspel, who is to follow and is lighter. but it will knock Mikomagi down to bronze by doing so.
Wow. What a great work, waiting for the referees. 2-1 so far, Emilia. It's a good lift. But yeah, I think we'll have to wait for the jury.
Yeah, we'll wait for the jury there and watch the replay.
132.5 as well.
It seems like
Yeah.
her glutes were off the whole time, but yeah, the jury's overruled that, unfortunately.
Overruled the previous lift.
Still walks away with a bench press medal, but it'll be a bronze instead of a silver or a gold. Clara Haspel now, the final bench press of the session, 132.5 kilos, already has bench press gold. Looking to add an extra couple kilos to her personal best, and also to put that pressure on Jocelyn Garcia heading into deadlifts.
Beautiful. It's a
3
good
white lights,
lift.
hey, good lift,
And
and
that
a
is it for the
fantastic
bench
end
for
to
these two
a
groups.
fantastic bench session.
We will take a 10-minute break before we start with the deadlifts with the soft juniors. Please pay a visit to the white light.
And a quick summary of bench here. Mulia walks away with bench bronze with 127.5 kilos. With the same number, Mikomagi walks away with silver with a lighter body weight, and in gold, Haspel with 132.5 kilos. We are going to head into a 10-minute break now before deadlift to see who ends up with what medal, so don't go anywhere and we'll see you then.
Welcome back everyone to this final chapter of these 76s, 84 and 84 plus sub-junior ladies. So we will have a huge battle between the two Americans in the 84 between Wells and Baptiste. Only 12.5 kilos separates them. And in the 84 plus, of course, 525 total on prognosis for both Gu and Forsyth. So this is going to be really interesting.
Kaylee Robin starting off this deadlift session.
122.5 to start for Kylie Robin, who took bench gold. So in this 76s weight class, Holinay is way ahead, but there is a battle between the 2, 3, and 4th seed for the for the silver medal and the bronze medal. And in the meantime, that's a good lift for Kaylee.
We are putting 125 kilos on this bar for Tatum.
125 for Katie Tatum, Great Britain.
And that's a good lift. Well done. Next lifter, Julia Klistikova.
That is a good lift. 3 white lights.
135. The bar is loaded.
Bar is loaded. 135 for Yulia Kliestikova.
Is a good lift.
That is a good lift, 3 white lights.
From the Ukraine. 155 kilos. Lifters to follow Santos, Laurina Vichikute, and June. The bar is loaded.
155 for Ivana Holinay. So basically she'll just have to hit her opener to be crowned world champion with a list for 70 kilos total.
That is a good lift.
Yeah, very comfortably in the lead as it stands.
From the Philippines.
Yeah, so that will give another world champion title to Team Ukraine. And as we often say, one of the best team in the world when it goes to equip and bench press.
The bar is
Same weight for Sabina Santos.
is the opener.
3 white lights, a good lift.
Well done. Next, we're loading the bar.
Important to remember as well, with every successful lift we see, they secure their total, so they're safe to continue building.
The bar
So,
is loaded.
opening deadlift, of course, a lighter lift than the other two, but arguably just as important, if not more important.
160 kilos for Reda Laurinavičiūtė, Lithuania. And really easy for her, 3 white lights. Important to notice that she has been competing all the day
Also with 160 kilos.
in full row with any equipped gear, so of course it has its importance. Attacking the battle for the world title in the 84 plus with Gu Xinwei from Taipei at 160.
Very comfortable opener for Sinwei there. 3 white lights, and
Next up,
she is
Michaela
neck
Forsyth
and neck
of the
with
USA.
Forsyth as it stands.
Opener at 175.
And so it's going to really come down to who makes the most lifts, what their jump's like, how easy it is. You know, there's barely anything between them right now.
And here she is, Michaela Forsyth from the US, opening at 175. So for now, it's more likely that she will have the last deadlift. It's a little bit too early to be sure about that, especially since we know that Taipei is used to making big jumps.
Yeah, that looked really comfortable. 3 white lights, a good lift, and as Alex said, of course, the advantage having the bigger deadlift isn't that you can lift more weight. Obviously, that helps, but it's that you can wait to see what your competitor puts on the bar, what they lift, and you can change it after the fact.
Absolutely. The penultimate lift to end the first round will be for Briley Batiste, USA, 182.5.
And it is so easy for her. 3 white lights, a good lift.
Quick knockout. Next, also from the US, Mackenzie Wells.
She missed
187.5.
squat, so fell a little bit behind Mackenzie Wells, her teammate. But nothing that can't be made up if Mackenzie struggles at all here. And based off Batiste's deadlift opener, she's got a lot left in the tank.
Yeah, you're right. And now let's see if Mackenzie will have an easy opener as well. Oh, that's a 17.5 kilo jump for the second attempt of Briley. It's going to be interesting. Mackenzie Wells to secure a 517.5 total. Yes, I think it should be good.
It looked comfortable. Plenty left in the tank. Not quite as easy as Batiste, but not many people's were. 3 white lights, a good lift.
Great Britain and a 135.
Yeah, very comfortable.
Second deadlift. The bar is
So that
loaded.
concludes the first round. Sabina Mai Santos leading the 76s, 155, 155 as well for Ivana Holiday second. Third is Yulia Kliestikova, 135. Mackenzie Wells leading the 84. And Forsyth leading the 84 plus on deadlift, of course, but things are subject to change. 135 for Katie Tatum. And once again, it looks good.
That is a good lift. Very good. Next up, Kaylee Robin of the USA.
Yeah, let's have a look at that again here on the replay.
Same weight on the bar.
Good place to be for your second attempt there.
.135 as well, this time in a 76s for Kylie Robin.
It's a good lift. Well done. Next
3 white
up,
lights, a
Yulia
good lift.
Kliestikova from Slovakia. Her second attempt is at 145 kilos. And the bar is loaded.
A 10 kilo jump for the second attempt of Yulia Kliestikova, Slovakia. A powerful second attempt and a good lift with 3 white lights.
Of the Ukraine, 165 kilos. The bar is loaded.
Ivana Holinay, a 10 kilo jump, trying to retake the first place on deadlift. Took squat silver and bench silver.
Will be followed by Santos, who will take the same weight at a lighter body weight. Incredible patience there from Ivana. And a
It's
good lift.
Well done. Next, Santos.
As we said,
Lifters to
17 years
follow.
old for Ivana Holinay, but
Laura Vici
already
Cooper.
6
Do
years of
force it.
competing.
The bar is loaded for Santos of the Philippines.
As you said, Emilia, same weight for Sabina Santos. Being lighter on body weight, she will retake the first place on deadlift, but more important, the bronze medal on total.
That is a good lift.
It's a good lift, 3 white lights.
Next, from Lithuania, Reda Laurina Vici Cooper, 172.5 kilos. And the bar is loaded.
172.5 for the second attempt of Reda Laurina Vichute.
This keeps her in deadlift silver ahead of Gu as she's a lighter body weight.
Well done. Next up, Xinwei Zhu from Chinese Taipei.
But Sinwei Gu will be fighting for a different prize today.
Absolutely, she will be fighting for the world title in the 84 plus weight class of the sub-junior women division. And here she is, a 12.5 kilo jump, which leads her to a 172.5 second attempt.
The bar is loaded. 172.5.
Yeah, looking strong. 3 white lights, a good lift.
Very good. We are moving on to
And I think we could see another big jump from Gu. She, I think, is going to see how Michaela Forsyth moves her second attempt. Nothing to lose. She's far enough ahead of the Lithuanian lifter that she can take a risk. Both of them can.
The bar is loaded. And there's
And now
187.5
Michaela
kilos.
Forsyth,
For
a
Michaela.
15 kilo jump, trying to stay in the lead.
I think just a 12.5 kilo jump this time round. Three white lights, a good lift. And in terms of jump, I think Forsyth and Gu have a similar amount left in the tank, so it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. Forsyth has the body weight advantage over Gu, and she's lighter.
The bar is loaded.
Our penultimate second attempts now.
Yeah, bar is loaded at 197.5 for Mackenzie Wills.
Every kilo counts because Batiste is right on her tail.
Oh, that was a difficult one.
Very good.
Very good lift.
Last lifter in the group, Brian Batiste, 200 kilos. So it's the last lift of the second attempt in this group. The bar is loaded.
And here comes Baptiste, Briley Baptiste, 200 kilos, a 17.5 kilo jump. She will try to get closer to Wells.
Ooh, unfortunately, just loses balance at the
No
top there and
limits.
falls forward.
For
She seems
Baptiste,
okay, but
we are gonna go
that might be
into
hard
the
for her to
third
come back
rounds
from
of the
on her
deadlifts.
third attempt. Although again, a similar
Katie
scenario
Taylor
in the
is,
84
starting
passes
with
they
her
have in the
now
84. She has nothing to lose by trying to
with
push that third
142.5.
attempt.
She's gonna
You know,
clean the bar and
Tatum is far enough behind that she
stay
can
out.
take that risk.
That concludes the second round. Sabina Santos leading the 76s, followed by Holina Klestikova in the 84, Mackenzie Wells first on deadlift and Baptiste second, Tatum third, Forsyth in the 84 plus first, followed by Laurina Vichuta and Gu on deadlift. On total now, Holine is leading quite comfortably, followed by Robin and Santos in the 84, Wells followed by Baptiste and Tatum. And in the 84 plus, we don't know, it's a really tight one between Michaela, Forsyth and Gu, and Laurina Vichuta will take the bronze. Last attempt of Katie Tatum, 142.5. This is a 2.5 kilo PB attempt.
Oh, a grind lockout. What an incredible effort from Katie there.
And that's a good lift. Congratulations to Katie Tatum.
Fantastic.
She had a great comp lifting
Next
day
lifter,
today.
Keely Robin from USA, 145 kilos. And when it's the third round of deadlifts, the bar will be cleaned between.
Last lift for Kylie Robin as well, 145, sorry, which is a 10 kilo PB attempt.
The bar is loaded for Keely.
Great effort from Kaylee there. 2 to 1, a good lift. Gets blue from the far side referee, I think perhaps for assisting
Next lifter,
the bar with the thighs
from
there.
Slovakia.
We've seen an attempt change come in.
There was an
Get Alex to watch the
attempt
screen there to see what that is.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is an attempt change for Klestikova, 152.5, as she will try to retake the bronze medal on total and deadlift. On body weight, of course.
Another attempt change come in for Holinay from Ukraine.
And the bar is loaded.
So here she is, Yulia Klestikova, 152.5 for both bronze on deadlift and total. For now, it should be okay. Yes.
Very good. That's a good,
Good lift.
Next lifter, Ivana Holinay of the Ukraine. And Ivana is going for 170.
Ivana Holinay, 170 kilos, trying to retake the first place on deadlift. If she hits that, she will secure
And the
at
bar
least
is loaded.
a silver medal on deadlift. And of course, she is the world champion of the 76 sub junior. A little bit too heavy.
No lift for Ivana,
But what a
unfortunately.
phenomenal day of lifting for her. And as you
Next
said,
lifter is
that
Santos
world title
from
won't be
the
taken away
Philippines.
from her.
Lifters to follow, Ju.
Six deadlifts remaining before we
Santos is
head
going
through to
for
the
107
84 kilo
kilos.
junior women.
The first one will be for Sabina Mae Santos. She will try to take the bronze medal on total.
The bar is loaded for Santos.
And the bar is loaded for Sabina Santos.
Let's go.
The most important lift of the day for her.
Yeah, this will move her onto the podium. One last pull.
Here she goes.
Oh, it's just too much today,
Good effort,
unfortunately, which
no
means
lift, unfortunately.
Kleistakova ends up in that bronze medal position overall on body weight.
177.5
And it's not a lot of body
kilos.
weight either.
Oh yeah, this was a really tight race between
Change the opener for the next.
the three ladies actually. Only Holinay was way ahead of the pack today. And now the final call of Sinwei Gu. A 5 kilo jump. She felt that she was close to her limit.
Let's go.
And one last attempt for her to take the throne of the 84 plus. Of course, waiting for Forsyth.
The scrap up, but she managed to get it. 3 white lights, a good lift. And I'm wondering why. Oh, okay. I think I've seen an attempt change come in.
Yeah.
I was wondering why USA hadn't dropped to 192 because they have body weight advantage. Yeah, there we go. They've dropped to 192 to match Gu's total.
180.
And that's what they would have needed all along, so I'm not sure why they put 195 in, but we will get there in a few lifts time.
But for now, Reda Laurinavičiūtė, a silver medal attempt on deadlift.
The bar is loaded.
Wow, that was an impressive last attempt for Reda and a good lift. And a silver medal, well deserved for her.
Lithuania. Last three lifters, all from the US. Michaela Forsyth going for 192.5. No.
All right, now
lifters to
the
follow.
very
Let's
last
go.
act of the
From
battle
the USA.
between Gu and Forsyth. And it has been a really entertaining
The
one.
bar is loaded. No
So this
more
is
changes
a
to the next group.
gold medal attempt on total. She already has the gold medal on deadlift. Only 5 little kilos. Should she get this, she will be the world champion.
Yeah, this is to match Gu's total. She's lighter, so 5 kilos up from her second, as we just said. For one last pull of the day to become world champion.
It's a
3
good
white lights, a good lift, and she is
Amazing job.
the sub-junior world champion in the 84 plus category.
202.5 kilos.
Great battle and great last attempt for Forsyth. Congratulations to her. she will put USA on top of this weight class.
And it shows how close it is. That is the second battle where they've ended up on the same total with different weights separating them just in this one flight.
The bar is loaded.
And now Mackenzie Wells for her last attempt, a 5 kilo jump to 2.5. She is already occupying the first place of this 84 weight class, but she'll be threatened by Briley Baptiste.
What a final pull from Mackenzie. And well deserved, 3 white lights.
And of course, Emilia, you're about to say it as well. We'll have an attempt change, so that will be a 2:12.5 last lift for Briley Baptiste, trying to steal both of the deadlift and total gold medal.
Yeah, not enough to match the total as Baptiste is heavier. She has to improve on it by 2.5 kilos. It wasn't a strength issue. Her second, she lost balance and tipped over the bar. So if she can keep that balance, she will be able to get that title. One last pull of the day for the world title. It's this for it all.
$212.5. Would it be enough?
There she is.
Can you believe that? 3 white lights, and she had at least 5 kilo more,
Yeah,
Emilia.
that's all she needed though. She kept her composure. What an excellent effort, and walks away sub-junior world champion.
Yes, absolutely. To be honest, I wasn't the first believer of her eating the last one, but she did deserve her title. So that concludes the first flight. Ivana Holinay is the world champion, of the 76s, followed by Kylie Robin and Kliestikova in the 84. Briley Baptiste, after a really after a last attempt, is taking the world title. Silver medal is Mackenzie Wells, followed by Katie Tatum, and in the 84 plus, Michaela Forsyth is taking the gold, followed by Gu and Laurina Michuta.
And we move straight into the 84 kilo juniors now. This will move quickly, ladies and gentlemen, so keep your eyes on the screen. It is a short flight, and kicking us off we have Clara Haspel from Germany, 100 kilos. I'm wondering if she got hurt during the warm-ups, because this is 80 kilos below her best. And she was, I'm pretty sure, in a good position heading into deadlift. So I'm not sure if something happened during squats or bench or during the warm-ups, but we'll have to wait and see. We move now on to Emily Shergold from Great Britain, 140 kilos. Yeah, Haspel has X'd out her second and third attempt,
That's a good lift.
which also means that the flight is going to move very quickly. That's a good lift for Emily Sherwood.
Yeah, that also means that Jocelyn won't be threatened for the bronze medal on total.
Mina Reeves now 165 kilos.
Easy opener for Mina.
And that's a good lift for Mina.
Next lifter, Jocelyn Garcia
3 whites.
from Ecuador. The bar is loaded. Jocelyn is opening with 170 kilos.
170 kilos for Jocelyn Garcia from Ecuador. Nice looking opener there. Good lift, and just looking at the table with Clara Haspel out of the picture, it is a much tighter race for the gold overall between Mikomagi and Mulia. And I believe Mikomagi has upped her opener, but I think Mulia has as well. So it's going to be an interesting fight. They're currently both projected the same total, separated only by body weight, where Mikomagi is lighter. Katerina Mulia out first with 192.5 kilos. And as I said, if they both make their openers, they will be neck and neck.
That was a speedy opener. 3 white lights.
Next up, Elise Mikomagi of Estonia. Lifters to follow, Sherlock and Reeves.
Now, Elise Mikomagi from Estonia. Secret trump card there by upping her deadlift opener to 212.5 kilos. Puts her in an excellent position. Depending on how this moves, she has the opportunity to see the jump that Mulia has made and see if she can pull ahead in that way. Let's see how this unfolds. And it looked very comfortable.
Yeah, that's a good lift, and yeah, it looked easy as well. So for now, we cannot really tell.
Yeah, I would imagine to see a 10 kilo jump which would equal Mulia's as well, and there's less pressure on Mikomagi as she is the lighter of the two. So very quickly here you can see Mikomagi leading the deadlifts, followed by Mulia and Garcia. Haspel has X'd out her second and third attempt. We believe she must have incurred an injury between bench and deadlift, so wishing her the best. But we move through now to second attempts and taking a huge 20 kilo jump. Emily Shergold from Great Britain attempting 160 kilos for her second attempt.
And as you just said, Amelia, Mikomagi has jumped 10 kilos to match Katerina's total.
And wow, 20 kilos looks good on her.
Yeah, that's a good lift, and she looks really happy with that.
175. We're in the second round of the deadlifts. The bar is loaded.
Mina Reeves now from the United States, 175 kilos, a 10 kilo jump, and this takes her into deadlift bronze for the time being, with Jocelyn Garcia to follow.
Yeah, so that's a good lift to the one, although, yeah, red card shown by Miss Inaurobet, the left side referee, for insufficient lookout. The jury is having a look at that.
Yeah, her shoulders don't seem all the way back, but I think she might be okay for now. Jocelyn Garcia from Ecuador, 177.5 kilos. This will take her back into bronze position ahead of Reeves. Heading into third and final attempts. Good fight there. 3 white lights say good lift, and generally it is easier to grind with conventional than it is to sumo, so she has an advantage with that. She seems to be able to grind through deadlifts pretty well.
The bar is loaded.
Already on our penultimate second attempt. As we said, it is going very quickly without Haspel. Katrina Mulliar now, 202.5 kilos to pull her into gold overall for the time being, with Miko Magi to follow, who is lighter. Both take equal jumps from their first to their second. Still very comfortable for Katrina.
And it's a good
Yes,
lift.
that's a good lift. She is in a great spot to be in,
Next up, Elise Miko Magi
retaking the lead.
from Estonia.
And the athletes who train with shorter breaks are going to have a huge advantage here because, you know, there's 3 minutes maybe in between
222.5.
their attempts, and these are some of the heaviest lifts they would have ever pulled. So, final second attempt now for Elise Miko Magi from Estonia, jumping 10 kilos to regain that gold position overall, heading into the third and final attempts.
Yeah, and speaking about PR, this is a 2.5 PB attempt from Miko Magi. And as you said, the recovery time is really short.
Yeah, extremely short, and so I'll be interested to see how she manages.
Well,
Very well, very well.
Beautifully, and it's a good lift.
Three white lights, a
We will
good
take
lift.
1 minute break.
Here we go. We're going to take a 1 minute break in between second and
Because
thirds.
there are only 5 lifters
So they get that extra minute break. It's a quick flight anyway, and as we alluded to during bench, when a flight of lifters is only 5, there'll be an added minute afterwards, or, you know, if there are only 4 lifters, 2 minutes added, etc., etc. I mean, I don't think you would ever get to the point where you had 4 or less lifters unless 3 decided to do what Haspel did.
yeah, on an international stage specifically, no, it's really rare. But I saw like several flights of 4 to 5 on, you know, regional meets.
Very quickly, you can see here, heading into the third attempt, Mulliar and Miko Magi are neck and neck, separated only by body weight. It will come down to that final deadlift, and Garcia seems in a good position there, firmly in bronze. I'm not sure that will change, but we will find out soon who will walk away. 84 kilo world champion Emily Shergold now taking a 10 kilo jump to 170 to land her on a 495 kilo total, which will be a total PB. Big fight from Emily. Manages to lock it out. I'm a little bit worried about, that exactly. Assisting with the legs, but she's happy anyway. A moral victory.
Yeah, she can be. I mean, first year competing and already a 485 total. This is more than respectable, of course.
182.5 kilos for Jocelyn Garcia. Has bronze overall, has deadlift bronze for the time being. Reeves is taking the same weight at a lighter body weight. So, in a great spot. This will give her a 5 kilo total PB, should she make this.
Garcia from Ecuador.
And using her ability to grind there, like we said on a second. Wow. She looked around, please give me the down commands.
And she's one of the kind. What a grind she put
From the US.
for her last attempt. Congratulations to her. She is taking the bronze medal on total.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. And she might have the deadlift bronze. We'll have to wait just a few seconds to find out if that's the case, as Mina Reeves wants to take that away from her. 182.5 kilos on the bar for Mina Reeves, more than she's ever lifted before, with a quick turnaround to pull her onto the deadlift podium into bronze, ahead of Jocelyn Garcia. What a final pull from Mina Reeves. 2 to 1, a good lift, and goes into bronze medal position in the deadlifts.
Well done.
She does get a red for insufficient lockout. She was okay with it on her second.
Of the Ukraine,
See if that is the case here for her third as well.
212.5.
Jury seem happy. It shall remain, and she gets that bronze medal.
Of Estonia.
2 lifts remaining, and we will find out now who walks away 84 kilo world champion here
Look
in the
at the focusing.
juniors.
The bar is loaded.
212.5 kilos for Katerina Mulia of Ukraine. This will pull her back into gold medal position ahead of Mikko Margi, who is lighter. If she gets this, Mikko Margi needs to pull 232.5. Perfect last pull there for Katerina, and a good lift. The pressure is on Mikko Margi,
Last lifter for this session.
who adds another 10 kilos to her
Elise
second
Mikko Margi
if she wants to
going
win.
for a 10
And you won't
kilo
have to wait long to
increase
find
from the
out.
previous lift,
Yeah, absolutely. And
232.5.
what a great last pull from Katerina.
So in order to walk away junior world champion, Elise Mikko Margi is going to have to pull more than she ever has before. 232.5 kilos would be a huge personal best. And not only would she walk away with that,
The
and
bar
deadlift
is
gold, which she already
loaded
has,
for Elise Mikko
this is
Margi
for
of
the
Estonia.
world title.
Let's
Elise
go.
Mikko Margi from Estonia won last time. 232.5 kilos to secure the world title on bodyweight ahead of Katerina Mulia. It is a big grind, and she manages to lock it out. Elise Mikko Margi is your new junior world champion, and how well deserved is that? She wins on bodyweight. An amazing performance from both Mikko Margi and Mulia. They should both be very proud of themselves. And just to conclude that epic session, your bronze medalist in the 84 kilo juniors is Mina Reeves. Oh, sorry, this is, sorry, for deadlift, your bronze medal is Mina Reeves with 182.5, Katerina Mulia with silver, and Mikko Margi with gold. And now overall, your bronze medalist is Jocelyn Garcia from Ecuador with 522.5. Your silver medalist is Katerina Mulia from Ukraine with 577.5. And on bodyweight, your new 84 kilo junior world champion is Elise Mikko Margi from Estonia. Please do stick around for the medal ceremony as we see your new champions crowned. We will have our prime time session this evening beginning at 6 p.m. local time, so don't go anywhere and we will see you soon.
Championship 2024. These are the sub-junior and junior women of minus 76, minus 84, and 84 plus. They will be given the participation medals from Robert Keller, General Secretary of the IPF. And we also have Farshid Sultani, President of the Asian Powerlifting Federation, on the stage. We're starting with the participation medals. We're going to start with the medalist of the minus 76 sub-juniors, starting with the squat. The bronze medalist, Sabina May Santos from the Philippines, with a 180 kilo squat. Silver medalist, Ivana Holinay of the Ukraine, 195 kilo. With the same weight on the squat, but lighter body weight, Julia Klistikova from Slovakia as a gold medalist in the squat. Got some big smiles, ladies. Thank you very much. And for the bench press, we have for bronze, Sabina May Santos of the Philippines with a 97.5 kilo bench. Silver medalist Ivana Holinay of the Ukraine, 120 kilo bench. And for bench gold, Kaylee Robin of the USA, 135 kilos. Thank you so much, ladies. For the deadlift, bronze medalist Julia Klistikova, Slovakia, 152.5. For silver, Ivana Holinay of the Ukraine, 165 kilo deadlift. And for deadlift gold, Sabina May Santos of the Philippines, 165 kilos as well, light and body weight. Thank you so much, ladies. Moving on to the total medalists. Bronze medalist in the minus 76 sub-juniors, Julia Klistikova, Slovakia, 442.5 kilo total. For silver, Kaylee Robin, USA, 455. And the world champion, gold medalist, Ivana Holinay from the Ukraine, 480 kilo total. Big smiles now, ladies. You're the top 3 in the world. Please stand up for the national anthem of Ukraine. Thank you so much. Well done. We are moving into the sub-juniors minus 84 and the squat medalist for bronze, Katie Tatum of Great Britain, 165 kilo squat. Silver, Briley Baptiste, USA, 212.5 kilos. And for squat gold, Mackenzie Wells, USA, 215 kilo squat. Thank you so much. The bench press medalists in minus 84 sub-juniors for bronze, Katie Tatum, Great Britain, 105 kilo bench. For bench silver, Briley Baptiste, USA, 110 kilo bench. And bench gold medalist Mackenzie Webbs, USA, 115 kilos. Thank you so much, ladies. We're going into the deadlift medalists. And for bronze, we have Katie Tatum of Great Britain, 142.5 kilos. For deadlift silver, Mackenzie Webbs, USA, 202.5. And for deadlift gold, Briley Baptiste, USA, 212.5. Thank you so much, ladies. And for the total medalists, we have in bronze, Katie Tatum, Great Britain, 412.5 kilo total. And silver medalist, Mackenzie Webbs, USA, 532.5. And the world champion, gold medalist in the 84 sub-juniors, minus 84, Briley Baptiste, USA, 535. Stand up for the national anthem of the USA. are going into the 84 plus sub-juniors, and the squat medalists in bronze, Reda Lauraleviciute from Lithuania with a 150 kilo squat. Silver medalist Michaela Forsett from USA, 202.5. And gold medalist Xinwei Ju from Chinese Taipei with an impressive 260 kilo squat. Thank you so much, ladies. Moving on to the bench press medalists. So we have for bench gold Reda Lauraleviciute from Lithuania with an 80 kilo bench press. Bench press silver Xinwei Ju from Chinese Taipei, 105. And for bench press gold, Michaela Forsett, USA, 147.5 kilo bench. Thank you so much, ladies. And for the deadlift medals, for deadlift bronze, Xinwei Ju from Chinese Taipei, 177.5 kilo deadlift. Deadlift silver, Reda Lauraleviciute from Lithuania, 180 kilo deadlift. And for deadlift gold, Michaela Forsett, USA, 192.5 kilo deadlift. Thank you so much, ladies. And now for the totals. In bronze, Reda Lauraleviciute, Lithuania with 410 kilo total. Silver medalist Xinwei Ju, Chinese Taipei, 542.5 kilo total. And the world champion, Michaela Forsett for gold from USA, 542.5 kilo total. Well done, ladies. Let's stand up for the national anthem of the USA. Juniors 84. In bronze for squat, we have Jocelyn Garcia from Ecuador, 215 kilo squat. For squat silver from Estonia, Elise Mikomagi, 217.5 kilo squat. And squat gold medalist, Katerina Mulyai of the Ukraine, 237.5 kilo squat. Thank you so much, ladies. For bench press medalists, we have bronze medalist Katerina Bulyar, Ukraine, 127.5 kilo bench. And bench silver, Elise Mikomagi of Estonia, 127.5 kilo. And the bench press gold goes to Clara Haspel of Germany, 132.5 kilo bench. Big smiles, ladies. Thank you very much. And for deadlift, bronze medalist Mina Reeves, USA, 182.5. Deadlift silver, Katerina Bulyar, Ukraine, 212.5. And deadlift gold goes to Elise Mikomagi of Estonia, 232.5. Thank you very much, ladies. And for the total medals, bronze goes to Jocelyn Garcia of Ecuador with a 522.5 kilo total. Silver, Katerina Bulyar of Ukraine, 577.5. And on the same total, the lower body weight, the world champion is Elise Mikomagi of Estonia with a 577.5 total. Well done, ladies. Stand up for the national anthem of Estonia. Well done, all lifters. You did amazing today. Let's give them a big round of applause as they follow the technical controller off the platform.